Why, hello there, people. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Orb, and we're back with some more Crysis 2, actually. And I know a lot of you have been requesting Crysis 2 since I did so well in the leaderboards, and I've, a lot of new subscribers and a lot of new viewers who have only seen the ladder or the leaderboards video. It's like really excited for me playing Crysis 2, so finally, boom, here we go. But I haven't, this is still from the demo. I still have a couple of games from the demo, since Steam is pretty much fucking me over at the moment. I bought the game and it was some kind of error. I contacted their support, and they were like, fuck you. No, but really, they just said that something was up and they needed to check it out before they could just hand me a brand new game. So I'm gonna let them do that. I'm still having fun with other games and just real life in general lately. I don't know why, but I haven't been gaming as much as before. I know it's a real tragedy, but I'm gonna do what's fun for me. So that's about that. But I wanted to talk about something a bit special, and that was me visiting the Dustin Expo in Stockholm, Sweden, and beating the pros or beating the legends at Counter-Strike 1.6. And a lot of people wanted to know more about what went on, about each match and stuff like that. So I thought I would take this opportunity, and this gameplay is really long, even though I cut it down in the beginning, but still like 8:40 or something. So I got some time to waste. But since we're on the topic, I'm talking way too fast for myself right now. But since we're on the subject of Counter-Strike, I just wanted to let you know that I promised you like months ago that I would post a 5 versus 5 competitive match with me and my friends versus some other noobs. And I actually recorded the match, and we recorded a Skype call live. Obviously we're talking Swedish, and and I don't know where I was going with that, but we're talking Swedish obviously since we're all Swedish. But yeah, I recorded that, I recorded the gameplay, and I actually got a really nice sort of a clutch round where I take down the entire enemy team with a collat, with the op. So that is something to look forward to, and I promised you months ago, but I will post that gameplay, and I will post the commentary and whatnot. I don't know how you want me to do that, if you want me to sort of narrative the situation, like, since we're talking Swedish, you might not be understanding shit. Should I just be understanding like, okay, now we're talking about going B, because that's fun? I don't know. You'll have to tell me in the comment section below or in a private message. But okay, so go into the Dustin Expo. I heard about the Dustin Expo like 2 days before it was going on, and I heard that GetRight, who's playing for SK Gaming, probably the one of the world's best teams in Counter-Strike 1.6. And I heard that he was going there doing a shootout, so I was like, okay, I've gathered some friends who also wanted to go. And later, like the day before, it was also announced that Heaton and Spawn, who are big legends in Counter-Strike 1.6, they've also played for SK Gaming, by the way. Big legends, they're also coming there. And then I also heard that Nico is also gonna, or Nico and Threat actually, but I didn't get to meet Threat. But yeah, I was really excited about that because it's just fun to sort of meet the people in person, even though I'm not really I'm still a big Counter-Strike fan. I almost said I didn't that I wasn't, but I'm not really hooked on Counter-Strike the same way as I was before. But anyways, it's still fun to meet the people in real life. So I decided to go, and first off, when we get there, I think we went to the GetRight shootout first. So we were standing in line, and they were big stage and like lights, and GetRight was there obviously since we're meeting GetRight. And there was a commentator like talking through like, oh, GetRight got a headshot, oh, big surprise, he's a pro, and blah blah blah, sort of narrating the people that wasn't so familiar with Counter-Strike, basically. So when I get up that was also fun, because when I was about to sort of not jump up on stage, but walk up on stage, if that makes any sense, I tripped, stumbled, and I fell, and like everybody started laughing, and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, oh my God, this is terrible. But anyways, I was like, okay, fuck this, I'm gonna just do my thing. So he was like, what's your nickname? And I didn't want to give my real nickname, which is Orb. I didn't know why, but I was like, I wanna do something fun. So since GetRight's nickname is GetRight, I was like, okay, mine is Get Left, and everybody started laughing, and the commentator was like, ha ha ha, you're gonna get owned. But yeah, I just started getting at it, and I started winning rounds. And I was really self-confident that game, and really sort of pumped. No, I was really pumped. I don't know why, but my pulse was like 100 and fucking 90, 200. I was like, yeah. And I was like, when I won a round, I was like, oh yeah, you're going down, man. And I was being like, oh, fucking douchey. But anyways, it worked, since I wanted to sort of bring him out of his comfort zone, if you will, and sort of make him nervous. And that was exactly what I did. So I ended up winning, and everybody was applauding, and people were like shaking my hands, wanted to take photos, and that was awesome. And I got to take a photo with GetRight. I think he was a bit mad. I asked him, are you mad? But he was like, no, I'm not. But he didn't say it with like a chuckle in his cheek. He was like, no, I'm not mad at all, Orb. But really, no, I didn't know my real nickname, but whatever. So yeah, I won there, and we went down to playing against Heaton and Spawn. No, Nico, I believe. And yeah, I ended up beating him, and that game was just boring. I tried talking to him while he was gaming, but he didn't really respond to me, or like the sound was really loud, or I don't know what it was, but yeah, I played against him, and I won, and I was like, oh, what did I win? And he's like, oh, this antivirus for 1 year. And I was like, really? And he started laughing, like he understood that it was pretty cheap. But, you know, what can he really say, since it's one of his sponsors? So moved over to the Heaton and Spawn shootout, and I was really excited about this, because I think they're both. Sorry, I'm just mocking myself. They're really awesome guys, and I have tremendous respect for all of them, not just Heaton and Spawn, but all of them. And you know, as I said in previous videos, I don't consider myself better than any of them, since shootout 1-on-1 AMAP is really different to a 5v5 play. Sorry, but anyways, I played against Heaton, and I ended up winning 10-2, which is really surprising, actually. I didn't think I would have that sort of momentum, but I sort of noticed that since winning both against GetRight and Nico, my confidence level was really high, so I was like, I can take down anybody, basically. So I came in on the match with like huge confidence, and like I don't want to say that I was sort of considering him being bad, but I was still like going, oh, who is he really? He's Heaton, he's a big name, but come on, man, I can bring him down. And that is, like, if you want a tip while facing big players or a good team or something, like, there's still the same team, and they have the same, like, settings as you. They start with, like, in Counter-Strike, they start with the same weapons, they start with the same amount of health, the same amount of options, and it's just a matter of outplaying them and outsmarting them and bringing them down. Because if you are really confident and you pull off shots and wall bangs and all those stuff, then they will get like, oh man, I can't do this. Who is this kid? He's owning me. But yeah, that was sort of my quick story. The game is sort of wrapping up here. A 37-1 game. I know you love those games. So yeah, I had a bunch of fun, and yeah, it was really nice meeting all of them in person, even though GetRight seemed a bit mad, but I'm hoping he's not. But yeah, I had a blast, and hopefully you had a blast watching my videos about it and hearing me talking about it. So if you have any questions, any further questions that I can talk about in future videos, or just answer on the spot, yeah, put it down in the comment section below or in a private message. And yeah, that is it, guys. I'm out. Bye.